The day has faded into quiet. The last lights of the city flicker behind the curtains, and even the rain seems too tired to fall. This is the hour when everything slows down. When your thoughts grow softer, and the world, for once, doesn't ask anything of you. So take a breath. Let it all go, the unfinished lists, the messages waiting, the noise. You're here now. Somewhere calm. Somewhere safe. Tonight, we'll visit a place that only appears when the world has fallen asleep. A place where stories wait quietly in the dark, where time itself pauses to listen. This is the library at midnight. It was a quiet night, the kind where even the air feels hushed, like the world is holding its breath. You were walking home, the streets empty except for the soft glow of street lamps reflected in puddles. That's when you saw it, a door where there had never been one before. Tall. Wooden. Faintly glowing. It seemed to hum, ever so softly, like the echo of a lullaby you almost remembered. You hesitated, then placed your hand on the handle. It was warm. And before you could think twice, you stepped inside. The sound changed the moment you entered. No more rain. No more hum of the city. Only the soft crackle of a fire somewhere in the distance, and the faintest rustle, the sound of pages turning themselves. You looked around. Books stretched as far as the eye could see, their spines glowing faintly in shades of amber and gold. Dust hung in the air like memory. It felt like stepping into someone's dream. At a wooden desk sat a figure, calm, still, and waiting. Their eyes lifted slowly, meeting yours with a quiet knowing. No words were spoken. They simply nodded toward the shelves, as if to say, "Welcome back." It felt strange, and familiar. You realized, you had been here before. Maybe not in body, but in thought. Every time you'd wished for peace, perhaps you had found your way here. You wandered deeper. Every shelf whispered something different, laughter, rain, a sigh, a lullaby. You traced your fingers along one spine. It felt warm, almost alive. A voice, barely audible, drifted to your ear. "We are the stories that were never finished." You smiled softly. How many of your own unfinished stories lived here, waiting to be remembered? At the heart of the library was a small table, and on it, hundreds of candles, each flickering gently. Some burned bright. Some low. Some barely aglow. The librarian appeared beside you again and spoke, "Finally, these are dreams. Some still alive, some waiting to be found again." You reached toward one, it flared warmly, like it knew your name. It smelled faintly of rain and possibility. You found a book lying open on a stand. Its pages were blank, except the very last one. It read, "When you leave, the library will sleep again. But it will wait for you." You smiled, closing the cover. A gentle breeze passed through the shelves, as if the books themselves were sighing goodnight. You walked back to the door. The librarian gave a small nod, the kind that says thank you for remembering. As you stepped outside, the night air greeted you again. The rain had stopped. The world was quiet. You looked back, but the door was gone. Only a faint shimmer of light on the wet pavement remained. You smiled, feeling lighter, as if you had left your worries between those shelves. If you ever find yourself restless again, remember. There's a library that waits at midnight. And somewhere on its shelves, a candle still burns just for you. Good night.